Hey guys, Dan Hood, Big DH2000 here. This has been, pretty much like 24 hours, with the exception of that few minutes I shut it off while I did the 8 to 10 hour, whatever that was, session or video. So let's see where we're at. You can see that if you keep it tightened down, the top doesn't come loose. But if you don't snug it down and you don't have either a lock washer or a lock flange like I have, see, I got one of those lock flanges on the bolt or on the nut. It'll wander away from you. Okay, let's see. Let's get this back in place. It's another thing. I might need to hit that with a drop of glue. I don't know. Let's see where it's at. Okay, let's see what progress we've made. Okay, you can see, I'm going to get it back here so you can see it in the light and see the imperfections. And here's where I hit it with the spindle sander at 60 grit, 32 grit, and then the bandsaw cuts everywhere else. Now, one thing I will say, it's smooth to the touch. There's no rough edges. That I can feel, okay? It also rounded most of the corners. These were purposely left super sharp to see what it would do. It's definitely made them so that they won't cut you, okay? They don't feel pleasant, but they won't cut you, okay? Everything else feels okay, but you can still feel the ridges. So I'm not going to go much longer on this test with this material. Like I said, my ultimate goal is to find something that will take this and just take all the edges off. And I think the only way I'm going to get to doing that is probably with something like sand, a little more coarse, a little more strong. Put it in here. Probably going to go get some beach, that play sand they have for the kids. I may do that experiment at some point. For right now, I've got 2 or 3 things I got to polish, which are already sanded to 220 grit, which this will do amazingly well with. Okay, that I can promise you. Okay, and yeah, I'm gonna put this in a little bit. You know what? I'll just put this in this video. I may or may not show how this finishes out. Okay, as you can see, it's relatively cleaned up and decent. Just really needs a polish. Okay, so let's put that in while we finish up talking. Now, will I ever find something that can take something like this and give me not just a deburred surface, but an actual clean surface? I have no idea. And I assume it'll have to be a step process of some sort, just because whatever coarse grit you use is going to leave something on it that you may not really care to hold in your hand, even if all of the machine markings are gone. But it may be that you can do that, get all the machine markings gone, and then run it in this to smooth it out and polish it. And then if you want to go further, do the ceramic media afterwards. But I obviously got to do more work to figure this out, because this isn't going to hack it. And the ceramic media, I've already tried it, and you guys have seen, there's other videos I've released about the results of that. They do exactly what they say. They take off the rust and clean up a few around the edges a little bit. Same with this. That's what it says. Yeah, it does that well, but it does not clean up the machine tool marks very well. Okay, only makes them, for lack of a better term, palatable to the hand. Okay, take care, guys.